T-Man 978 Chill Review.
Hello everyone, T-Man 978. Right now we're going to be taking a look at the HasbroCon exclusive Transformers War for Cybertron trilogy. Decepticons Forever 2-pack featuring Covert Agent Ravage and Decepticons Forever Ravage. Or, I don't know what this thing is called, but it's the Transformers generation. He fits into this War for Cybertron somehow, aka he doesn't, because they changed history forever. This actually fits into Beast Wars. And here's this right here. After the Great War, Ravage was one of the Decepticons granted amnesty and reformatted into a Predacon. As Covert Agent Ravage, he is secretly dispatched to Earth by the Tripredacus Council during the Beast Wars. He is tasked with the termination of the rogue Predacon called Megatron with extreme prejudice. But after the Golden Disc reveals a secret message from the long-dead Decepticon leader, he realizes where his allegiance lies. Decepticons Forever. I hope you weren't reading with me because I missed a word. Anyway, here's that scene from Beast Wars Season 2, Episode 12, when he says it, and then he transforms into a cassette, and my hair stood on end because I was like, ah! They actually used the transformation sound on Beast Wars, and he turned into a cassette. But anyway, let's open this. Oh wait, before we open this, I'm never throwing away this package. This is one of the only current modern day Transformers packaging where everything is in English. There's no bilingual anything. That whole bio was this long because it's in English. Oh, I like that. I appreciate that. Nothing's on the bottom. I honestly, looking at this packaging, think that this probably should have been part of the studio series, because look at this. You get that backdrop, and you even get the cassette door that he went in once he became a cassette. First thing I want to try is to see if this cassette actually fits in there. Not really. Not really at all, but it does do this. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that a thing you can do? But let's just get Ravage out of the way first. Ravage is Ravage. Look at that. Tape detail right there. It says Japan all messed up because it's all mangled on that. They even put tape deco on this side. I think this is the first time he's actually had the cassette deco on both sides. It's usually one black side and one side with the cassette deco. So that's a thing, and it actually has the Decepticon logo right there. Transforming him, you can do that. You can do this. You can bring these legs down, and then you can pull these out. And yes, the legs are still die cast. To finish off his look, you can put these through there, and now he has his little rockets. They didn't give him red eyes, they gave him silver eyes. So you can see right here, he does not have a jaw. The legs do all this right here, and the feet do that on both limbs right here. The tail can do that, and the rockets can go up like this. Getting him to stand up, good luck. Good luck. Let's see. Yeah, I did it. Isn't that awesome? Here he is standing in front of this guy right here. And yeah, I'm not going to murder myself bringing out old tapes and all that junk, because I do have them. Go check out one of my oldest reviews where I show my vintage Soundwave and all of those cassettes. And you can see if I'm lying about the deco being on both sides. But there you are. He's this tall next to Ravage. And full disclosure, I mess with this straight out the box because it's freaking G1, almost 40-year-old Ravage. Now I need to play with this and come back to y'all. Here's something you guys should see. Not only is the stuff in English, but they have actual color illustrations, like big illustrations on the instructions. Oh, even the G1 toy didn't even do that. Every one of these pictures is in color. I mean, it's like faded, but you can see the eyes are red. But yeah, that's awesome. And here's Covert Agent Ravage. Yes. A character I've been wanting in official form forever. I believe one was released. It would be nice if I actually did research before I start doing all this, but I think one was released, but that was a while ago. And here we are, Beast Wars is back. And this thing is cool. I like the way they did the eyes. It almost looks like something's extra going on to make the iris detail in there, but it's really just sculpted and painted red, and because it's three-dimensional, it looks like that and appropriate. But you see they painted the mouth can shut. So there's that. Looking at his design, when I reviewed Cheetor, I was like, wow, I can see the, well, I don't know if I actually said it in the review, but I was thinking to myself, I can see how they can retool that Cheetor mold into Transmetal Cheetor. Come on. And now I really see it with this, because you already have sort of the chest. You got the arms, partially. And then you got the legs hanging off the back. Now with the original Transmetal Cheetor, the legs were up like that, and the elbows or the knees were able to bend all the way down. So if they want to be super accurate, which it's Hasbro and Takara told me. Well, let me say Hasbro. Takara told me I'm not even going to put that on them. They might leave the legs like this. And you wouldn't really need to change the lower legs too much. You would just have to put the cat head on the arms and change the way that the Cheetor robot mode head works. But this looks cool. My only issues are certain joints are crazy super tight, like this rotation right there, which is good, but when other joints are kind of looser than you want them to be, it always fights, and I hate it. So the main thing, let me just say this, main things I don't like about him is I don't like the gappy hollow legs from the cheetah mode, the panther mode, just dangling off the back. I don't like that. I wish it could change, but it can't. Something else that's not as tight as I would like it to be is the ankles. But everything else, as far as the details, looks good, and it's definitely Covert Agent Ravage. And he did have a tail hanging off, so that is accurate. Well, there are a ton of things different, and look, they even put a standpoint right there. But instead of me talking about what's different with him and Cheetor, let's bring Cheetor out here. And here is the Netflix Cheetor. There's actually quite a lot. You know what? I think the only thing the same is everything from the knee down. I didn't do this beforehand, but just everything from the knee down is the same. And the rest of the body is completely new tooling. Completely. 100%ly. Maybe the fists are, let's see. The fists are the same, but the little piece on the back of the fist is different. So, yeah. So, everything from the knee down and the fist. And, yeah, that's it. He is a completely freaking different figure. And he's even taller than Cheetor. So there's that. So I guess with all that new tooling, that's why they had to go with the price they went to. Let's bring up all the War for Cybertron kitty cat people that I have. We got this, with Larkin Lair's gun that he gave me. Here's Rhinox because he didn't get changed in season 2. Larkin's Lair's accessory pieces as well. He does have these 2 big ass guns that peg on the side. On the cartoon, he like reversed. He crossed his hands to grab these. That's why I have the handles forward, if that's a problem for somebody. Here are the barrels right here. So these things look like they're probably powerful. Let's see, because they're oddly shaped, if it can actually support the blast effects. Yeah, there we go. I had to jam it in there, but it still worked. So, The head can rotate and look up a little tiny bit, but the back of the head sculpt, being cartoon accurate, is bumping into that bar right there. The articulation is slightly better in the alternate mode. You do get a waist, but the tail will bump into that. And this foot is on a ball joint, so that's going to be falling off. Anyhow, to do this, do that. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, and the wrist rotate. You do have a Predacon logo right there. You get this. Kick all the way forward. You kick back into the butt plate right there. You get the swivel above the knee. Bends less than 90 degrees or something that doesn't look like 90 degrees. And the foot goes forward, back, and tight ankle pivot. So there's that. Now we can get on with this transformation. Rotate the feet into the cavity, which push out the little kitty cat feet. Push this back like this. Like this. And now we can grab this and bring that forward. Grab the head and bring out this little panel right there. Now we can make sure that this fur is lined up with that. Rotate this in. Well, before we do that, because this is going to be tough, rotate this way and peg it into the little groove right there. Now we can rotate this into there like this. Let's do that again. Rotate this. Rotate the forearm that way and peg the bag into this. Here's what the back of the arm is looking like, so you won't be mistaken that. And now we can put this in here like this. Now we need to rotate the animal arms inward like this. Bring them in like that. And this part right here is aggravating. We need to make sure that the arms pass this kitty collar piece and just basically keep shutting it. Oh boy. It's in there. It's in there. Get it past the collar piece and shove it. Here's what keeps happening to me. This hand keeps rotating for whatever reason while that one doesn't. It gets on my daggone nerves, but get it how it needs to be. Force this shut. Everything will line up right there. Now we can close this. Now we can get the forelimbs right here. And we can lift his actual head right there. And I'm not going to lie. Well, he's done. It feels weird not hiding away the robot head, because the robot head is the alt mode head. But you still have gun storage. They show the storage going back like this. But if you want to get that Ravagey feel, you could point them forward like that. The problem is down there aiming at his forelimb, so there's that. So I'm gonna go with the way they said do it and put him back here. And you can leave these on the legs while you're transforming, to be honest. But now here he is, fully into the kitty cat mode. He has probably the most articulation in cat mode over Cheetor and Tigatron. I'm not gonna say probably, he does. The rear legs still come off looking weird and like it's not really connected, and it's even worse because he has the actual Ravage syndrome where most of the thing is black, but then if the legs are silver, same deal right here. So you just have to go in knowing this is a robot panther. He's not meant to be a full-on panther. More articulation that he has that the other ones don't have. You can open the mouth still, and it can actually look down. You still can't really look up, but it can rotate left and right. And you can look down and rotate as well to an extent. So there's that. The others can't do that, but it still has this kind of move on that ball joint. This moves a little bit forward. It stops right here, but it goes back, making him look like a friggin' horse. And then the paw is on a ball joint. These can slide out like this. You do get that, which is weird. You get this, and then the paw is on a ball joint. But we can still get them into like some wide-legged stances, but it can't look up, and that head is so not animal proportion. It looks weird. I have Cheetor in his cheetah mode. There you go, right there. He's more broad, but they're basically, let's line up this part right here. They're basically the same length, just this is more broad. And here is Ravage next to him. Now, I wasn't going to do this, but I like y'all today. Here is Ravage next to Tigatron right here. I have to keep going back and forth with the light settings because he is so dark. And then Cheetor is so white. But yeah. Tigatron is so white. Tigatron is, of course, bigger because it's Voyager. Anyway. This mode right here, just like Cheetor, is a train wreck. Don't really like it too much, but it's cool that they added it. Reverse transformation. Let me just straighten the legs out. And then I'm going to push the feet out of the cavity they were in like this and lift these feet up like that. Legs done. Now back here. We're going to lift this up right there. And we're going to bring this forward, the chest forward, which I'm not going to lie, it's kind of hard to do. Maybe you could push that in if it fights with you. In fact, the hands didn't stay tabbed, so I'm going to get that out the way, and I'm going to move these back here. Right there. I'm going to just basically grab the hands and pull the arms out. Grab the hands, pull the arms out. Push this down. Lift the head up so it doesn't get in the way. And this peg should go under there. And just shove until you get that. And he's done. He's back into a robot. Now this mode I like. It could be better. Like I said, it has the ugly kibble on the back, which actually bumps into the tail. So that's even more unfortunate. I wish they would have redesigned these to bend up and fold all the way up to the back. Like put a double joint on that. That would have been cool. I like the weapons that he comes with. Cheetor didn't have bad articulation to begin with, so this one doesn't have bad articulation. I like that they made the jaw move. This Ravage, it could have been, if they really wanted to make it authentic, or if they really wanted to make it War for Cybertron trilogy, they should have gave us the Micromaster freaking Ravage, but they didn't. But I don't know. They just re-released this Ravage, so it probably would have been cheaper if they would have went with the War for Cybertron ones. But here we are. I can't complain about money I spent months ago. Who cares? It's cool to have this as exclusive. The packaging is cool. I'm not going to throw that away. I like him. When I do a full Beast Wars display, he can go right on there. It's cool, but if you missed it, I would not sit there and feel like, oh man, I missed this. Oh, are they going to do a re-release? No. It's not that special to me, but it's still a cool thing to own. Anyway, thank y'all for watching this. Until next time, T-Man 978 out of here. So, shoot. But anyhow, now, the transformation. Gonna take that out. Take that out. The feet. Put the feet in there like that, which pushes these out. Put the foot in here like this. Oh, Jesus Christ. Sheesh. I am rushing like crazy. I'm skipping articulation. The head.
Figure action. That one's me.
Join the Syndicate Toy Hunters Facebook group. Link in the description.
Click the videos. Click the videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click those videos, baby. Click the videos. You really should click those videos. Click that shit.